Hi Adam, this is the video feedback for your component 2 animation simulation work. Overall, in terms of the actual simulations, you've done a fantastic job. However, you're missing out a few key things. Firstly, there's no integration of a character. And the assignment explicitly, I mean, they've even highlighted it and made that bold. Your scene must include a character that drives the narrative, not drives the car, but drives the narrative, and at least 2 simulations. Now, that bit's fine. You've definitely got that. But the 2 key things that you're missing out on is a character and the length of your scene. So your scene is about 8 seconds long, and there's no character, which is really, really disappointing because the simulation itself is great. And kind of as usual, I think that you always do great work, but it always goes amiss in translation of maybe it's interpretation of the assignment, or maybe you don't check it. But all I can say is make sure that you definitely do that, because the work that you produce is fantastic, but you don't get the grades because you tend to miss the objective or the aims or the deliverables of the assignments. And that's not going to happen in industry, is it really? I mean, if you were asked to model a car but you model a motorbike, questions are going to be asked. So I think that you just really need to apply focus, especially moving into next year, because the quality of work that you can produce, there's no doubt in that. But again, read the assignment, communicate with your tutors. If you're unsure about something, ask, get feedback from us as much as you possibly can, because then that's going to elevate your work even higher than where it is now. So in terms of the actual simulations, they're fantastic, can't really knock them. There's a little bit of freakiness going on if you have a look with 1 or 2 of the pieces, kind of just over simulating a little bit. You probably just need to stop that once you've cached it out and delete those extended frames. But the report needs a little bit of development. It's just a bit short. Really, I mean, there's no integration in there. You can even tell there's no character in there. You can tell the amount of work that you've done in there, but the justification document really should have been about larger elements or more elements of research like what you've got here, and then integrating that into the project. So a storyboard, and a storyboard would have instantly have told you whether you've got a character in there or not. And then it would also have given you the length of the overall sequence. Then doing your work, so kind of saying, well, this is the research that I've done, this is the work that I'm going to do, and then what's my comparison at the end? So what do I conclude of this? How did it work out? So kind of follow that trend, especially moving forward into production project, where you're kind of left to do your project in large areas of time. But again, make sure you have that communication, because doing your dissertation as well is what drives the rest of the product that you're going to do next year. So it's vitally important that you communicate with your tutors for that, because I'm pretty sure you're going to come up with some awesome work. But if it doesn't fulfill the criteria, it kind of goes against the purpose of it. So again, make sure that you communicate with us. The work is fantastic in terms of the actual simulations, but it falls short on the marks because the marks are not there because you've missed the deliverables. So if you do have any questions on this, let me know.